Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the K-Bar Becker BK7. I've been excited to do this review for a long time now. I've had this knife for about a year. I got it for Christmas last year of 2014. I did a review, I recorded a review on this but could never get it uploaded because of camera and computer problems. But now I'm recording with a new camera, so I wanted to take the time today. Because like I said, it's almost been a year since I've had it. Now I haven't had time, but now I do. So we're going to be reviewing this today. I'm going to read you some specs and then we're going to hop into the review. This one's going to be a bit longer of a review because I want to test it thoroughly on camera and show you what I've did with it for the past year now. So, alright. So now we're going to read some specs and we'll hop right into it. So, it's made in America. That's enough said for me. Alright, I love it when my knives and stuff is made in America. It just gives me, I don't know, it just peace of mind or something like that. They're stronger when they're made in America. And, most of the times, mass production companies send them overseas because it's cheaper. If you get them in America, they 9 times out of 10 they'll be a little bit more in cost, but they'll save you in the long run. So we'll just pop it out of its sheath right here and we'll lay that off to the side. It's got an overall length of 12 3/4 of an inch long. The blade length 7 inches. The thickness is 3/16 with a 1095 Crowvan steel type. Then we have a black epoxy powder coat that we did used to have, but as you can tell from like I said earlier, I've had this for a while now. I've used it a lot, so it's worn a lot, but I will give it to them that from what time I did have it, it took it a long time to get to the part where you can see bare metal. So it was a tough coating. You ain't got to worry about that. If you're one of those people that do like the coatings, you ain't got to worry about it going away quick. We have a flat grind all the way up to the BK and K-bar is where it stops. It says Olean, New York. Oh, yeah, right there. And on the back it says BK7. In our handle material, we have drivery handles. I like the handle shape. You got a good, I don't know if it's palm swell right there, but it's a whole lot. Oh, well, I dropped it. Whoops. Alright, excuse me for that. Wipe the dirt off the blade. But, the handle, it's a great shape, but the only thing I don't like about the handle is if you ain't got gloves on or something, it's really slick. I think most drivery is, but there's no texturing in the handle or not. There's no texturing in the handle, so you don't really have no grip there, as you can see. There's your screws and stuff, and then your lanyard hole. Let me see here. Trying to see if you can, yeah, right there. You can fit a big piece of cord in that too. It's probably about 1/4 of an inch hole or so there. And then the overall weight with the sheath, I believe, is 12.9 ounces. My bad. But going back to like the handles, they still feel really good. But the sheath, anyhow, we'll get to that soon. Just lay that off to the side. Here's the sheath. Your molly webbing on the back where you can put it on a pack or something. It's got one of those nice belt clips where you don't have to, or the belt loop. I always say that. I can't never do a video without saying belt clip when it's a belt loop. One of those ones where you ain't got to take your belt off, just put it on. I think they're useless, but some people like them. You got a plastic insert in there. I don't know if it's got a drainage hole. I'm pretty sure it don't, but then your leg lashing holes right there, or lashing holes. It's a pretty good stitch, and then a pocket. You can fit like see, I got, if I can get it out. Let's see here real quick. Take that glove off. If you can get it out, you can fit all kinds of stuff in there. Take that rubber band or elastic band off. I got a rinky-dink Bear Grylls ferro rod because I couldn't find mud, and then a Tops Knife whistle. Sounds like a train, but you know, it'll work in a pinch. You can fit, like, maybe if you had a pistol or something, you could put another mag in there if you wanted to. Just whatever. I mean, and then the only bad thing about this sheath is without this little button right here, it falls right out. So, you know, you have to make sure if it's on the pack, you got to make sure that button's there, or you can get an aftermarket sheath for it. Another thing you can fit in there, or what I fit in there sometimes, is open eel number 8. I believe that's how you say it. Something in France, but you know, fits in that pocket nice. So, first I thought that they sent me a BK9 sheath, but this is the sheath. It's a bit long, as you can hear. Lots of rattle. So, like I said, if you ain't got that button on there, it'll fall out. So, well, now we're gonna hop into the review. All right. So what we're gonna do now? We'll carve like a giant feathers, I guess. So here we go. I just love this knife. I mean, you know, I'd say it's probably my most favorite knife I got in my collection. Just all around, I love K-bar. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is the price. They usually can be found on Amazon for about 90 bucks, but on K-bar's website, they're $142. If you catch them, like you can catch them on Amazon sometimes. Like I caught this one on sale for $62, and I went ahead and, well, this one was a gift, but you know, around that time of Christmas, they were about $62, and you know, you can usually, that's how Amazon works. You know, a seller sells stuff, and then, you know, as soon as they run out, somebody else moves in. So you kind of just have to check them out there. So there's carving giant feathers. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to do a water bottle cut test. Now I got some ISIS water bottles over there, and they need to die because, well, they're pigs. So as you can tell, they say ISIS on them, so we're going to kill them. So I'm going to cut one in slow motion and one in you know, regular speed with the K-bar. I think we'll save him for the slow-mo, so we'll just make him watch his buddy die. Alright, so 1, 2, right there. There we go. Alright. Just a little bit of overview of the damage. Cut by that right there. So, as you can tell, this one right here was a clean cut. It just had plastic in it for some reason, and then that was also a clean cut. He's dead. And then this one, well, he ain't got no head no more. It was a clean cut, so give that A+. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, we'll do some forward or thrust stabs, whatever you want to call it on this stump. So, using the thumb ramp right there, I'm going to do 5 with gloves, 5 without. So, gloves is first. All right. You know what? That's probably 5 already, because I was counting. Let's just do 10. So. somewhere close to it, but yeah. I don't know why, I just can't count like that sometimes. You get too distracted. So we'll do with, oh, well, you know, I don't even have to end the camera, so take one glove off, and we'll see if I can last 10 with doing that, because, you know, this, you can see the jimping right there. It's got a good spaced out jimping. It just, I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I mean, it feels good, you know, but you needed to stab somebody. Not trying to sound psychotic there, but, you know, keep in mind this is wood, so, you know, it hurts up against wood. It's not going to feel the same up against flesh, so. Oh yeah. So far nothing, but I'm hitting the rotten part. Yeah, alright, so I'm hitting, yeah, I'm going to take that off. Yeah. Yeah. There's the just stabs. Alright, so now on the same stump, we're just going to sink it down in there some. So, you know what? Get out of here. Yeah, sink's good. Bounced out. My bad. We hit a knot or something. Bounced out again. Fighting my way out of the jungle here. There you go. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this little popper down that's already failed. In this little like water. And I usually cross right here, so these go down anyhow. It's already dead, so it should be pretty easy. I don't know if I'm going to chop all the way through it, but we'll just see. Alright, we're going to hit it. Let's see here. Let me see. We're going to 3-finger it, so that means more power. Yeah, right there. Alright, that's a good spot. It's probably going to fall down because the root snapped. Yeah, I figured. Oh well, chop it anyhow. Dang on it. You know what, let me see if I can get you close up here. See that? Hopefully. Alright. Awkward position right there, but so don't necessarily know how long this has been laying here. It's pretty easy to cut through. I know it is a softwood. So we got that right there. Alright, so now we're going to do some chopping. And I know there's a nail in this piece of lumber. This was off of my old porch. And but I'm not going to chop near that nail. I'm going to chop a piece of 2x4 or whatever. Let's see here. Nail's right here. So I'm going to chop in the middle. And then I've got some hardwoods. I got a piece of white oak, red oak, and then hickory right here. I'm just going to like dice this up. It ain't like, you know, not no power chop for this. I'm just going to like just whack it up. and then another piece of pine. So I don't know, I might do that, maybe not. Alright, so let's see how it goes. Yeah, there. Wish I had me like a more stable. This is 3-fingering it too. I mean, for a 12.9 ounce knife, I mean, daggone, look at that, it's a perfect V right there. I mean, you know, probably chop through this if I wanted to. I don't think we will, just on account of the time. You know, about another inch and a half, you know, you can go through that, so it ain't got no problem chopping softwood. So, white oak, or let's go with red oak first. I believe that's a piece of red oak. Could be wrong. I mean, I know it is oak, but I chopped on it a little bit, but so I guess I'll try to chop on it right here. Oh, my bad. Bad aim. Bad aim. Yeah, you can tell it's a hardwood. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. Maybe if I had like a more stable position, I might could do this a bit better. Oh, hit me in the eye there. Wood chip to the eye. Well, that's that. So, you know, I don't think I'll chop this piece of white oak. So, we'll do this and we'll be done on chopping and move to batoning. So, I say probably 5 hits and we'll go through it. Dang, that right there. Alright, so it's a little bit more than 5. Alright, so now on the same stump here, we're going to do some batoning. Now for the batoning, I'm going to do all hardwoods here. So I got a piece of wild cherry, white oak. So that piece of white oak seems to be pretty gnarly. I mean, it's got a few knots. Looks like a few holes where termites dug, but I don't know. We'll see. I know I didn't chop that piece of hickory, but I think I did enough chopping. So I want to start. I'm gonna start here. I got a white oak baton. Oh yeah. First knot's down. Yeah, you could split that with your hands if you like. Wow. It looks a bit rotted on the inside. Yeah, I believe it is. I'm gonna I'll actually go get another piece here. Yeah. Alright, I'll baton this piece of wild cherry real quick, and then we'll get another piece of white oak. This one's a bit bigger. Oop. Oh no, I think we'll get through it. There's a big knot on the end, that's probably why. I don't know. See here? Yeah. I think they do an awesome job on their heat treats. Yeah, I can hear slowly starting to crack. Slowly but surely. She's going. This might be a long part of the video. Come on, battle axe. Starting to. I just want a little bit more blade to work with. Don't hit my thin tip. Let's see here. Alright, I might need to make me a wedge, get that thing out there. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna split. Come on, Bessie. Yeah, it's right there. Splitting. Let's see here, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Well, that was gnarly. So, alright, one more time. This is going to be it for batoning. I'm just going to forget that other piece of white oak. It's a good challenge for it right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is going to be a long video. Yeah, I mean, once it got past that big knot right there, I mean, God almighty, just look what a knot in that. Right on. Alright, so what I'm going to do now probably will be one of the last things I do for this review, because like I said, it is on the lengthy side. I'm going to do some tip splitting. And what that is you just stab it and then do it until it splits it. So just another way to split wood, like thin woods, you know, if you don't want to baton them, or what I've, you know, learned. Nice, like, you know, pencil size kindling. We'll just split this up real quick. Pick that up one more time. Works really good with like softwoods like this. But I don't believe that one's going to split like the other ones will. And last one. There you have it. Alright, so my last couple of reviews. Take these pine needles and chop them up just to show you like the food capability, or you know, like the fine like food processing capabilities. So, like always, we'll cut them off and then start dicing them up. You know, this substitute, like I said before, pine needle tea, all that. You know, you want to, if you're looking for a good survival knife, you know, survival knife meaning it can do every, you know, a lot of things good, not just one thing, like a bushcraft knife. You know, you want, if you're going in one knife, you know, to make sure it can process food and stuff. So that's basically what this is stimulating, I guess you could say. So there you go. Alright, so now what we'll do simple bushcraft knot out of this hickory that I said I was going to chop up, but I didn't. You know, like you need to carve a figure 4. I just love this knife, just all around, man. I'd put it up just about against anything. Chop that off real quick. Alright, so not the cleanest, but you know, it'll work. Alright guys, so that concludes my review of the Ka-Bar Becker BK7. I hope you all enjoyed it today, because believe me, I have. You know, anytime I get a chance to, you know, I get out in the woods and try to review stuff for you guys, just to give you, you know, an honest review. That way I'll blow my money so you don't have to. But I just want to say that I think they did a great job on this blade right here. I mean, if you're in the market for a $100 survival knife, go with Ka-Bar BK7. I mean, it's not going to let you down. I have seen a few videos where the tip breaks, because it is a relatively thin tip, but keep in mind it's also a combat knife too. And if you use it what a knife is supposed to be used for, you're not, you know, jamming it up in the mountains and trying to climb in it, you know, putting all your weight on it, it won't snap. So just take care of your blades. It'll last as long as you know, take care of it. Hope you, like I said, hope you all enjoyed, and my rating for this would be probably out of 1 out of 10 stars, probably I'd give it a 10. And I'm not trying to, I ain't no spokesperson for Ka-Bar, but I've had this thing a year and I just love it. Every time I take it out, you know, I know it's gonna do great out there. So, you know, if I had to take one knife with me the rest of my life, it would probably be this one right here. Because, like I said, you can find them between $65 to $100 on Amazon, and I think it's worth every penny of it. So, you need to get yourself a Ka-Bar Becker BK7 when you get the chance. Well, Snow from Buckhorn Outdoors. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I'll be back soon with many more. We've got a few winter videos coming up, some bushcraft videos and purifying water and all that. So like this video, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Y'all stay safe out there. Bye.